Here is our summer MOR reading on dog behavior. In 1995, Brian Hare began to wonder what his dog, Oreo, was thinking. As a sophomore at Emory University, he was studying animal psychology with Michael Tomasello, comparing the social intelligence of humans and other animals. Humans are sensitive to signals from other humans, and we use that information to solve problems. Dr. Tomasello discovered that chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, typically fail to notice much of this social information. Pointing to the location of a hidden banana will usually not help a chimp find the banana, for example. Mr. Hare thought about this task and said, "I think my dog can do that." Mr. Hare videotaped Oreo chasing after tennis balls, and indeed, when he pointed left or right, off the dog would run in the indicated direction. He then followed up with an experiment using food hidden under cups in his garage. Oreo consistently picked out the right cup after Mr. Hare pointed to it, and other dogs, including some who had never seen Mr. Hare, did well too. Mr. Hare and his colleagues published their results. Dogs could indeed pass the pointing test, while wolves, their wild relatives, could not. Dr. Hare, now an associate professor at Duke, has continued to probe the canine mind, but his research has been limited by the number of dogs he can study. Now he hopes to expand his research with the help of dog owners around the world. He is the chief scientific officer of a new company called Dognition, which is a website where people can test their dog's cognition, learn about their pets. Dr. Hare hopes the site will supply he and his colleagues with scientific data on tens of thousands of dogs. Doggy tests are now available online. For a fee, the dog owners get video instructions for how to carry them out. Besides the pointing test, they include a test in which the owner yawns and then watches to see if the dog does too, a potential sign that dog and owner are strongly bonded. The company then analyzes how a given dog compares with others in its database for qualities like empathy and memory. Dr. Hare says his main goal is to build a database that will shed light on long-standing questions about behavior, breeding, and genetics, for example. Whether the cognitive styles of various breeds can be linked by their genes. As the science of dog cognition comes into better focus, Dr. Hare hopes that scientists can use Dognition to deliver their insights to dog trainers. Science-based dog training would take into account what dogs are good at, what they're bad at, and the biases that influence their minds.